Welcome to my channel REALTIMETVPlus. In this video we want to look into Bible story of the woman with issue of blood. Before then, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you. Modern retelling of the woman with the issue of blood, Mark 5 verses 25 to 34. She had been sick for 12 long years. Every day, she lived with weakness, isolation, and shame. Her condition, continuous bleeding, made her ritually unclean according to the law, which meant no one could touch her. She couldn't worship in the synagogue. Doctors had tried and failed. Her money was gone. Her hope nearly was too. But then she heard about Jesus. They said he healed the sick with just a word or a touch. And one day, when he came through her town, she saw the crowd pressing around him. Heart pounding, she whispered to herself, "If I can just touch his robe, I'll be healed." She pushed through the people, unnoticed, uninvited. And then a quick brush of his garment. Suddenly she felt it. She was healed. The bleeding stopped. Her strength returned. But then Jesus stopped and turned. "Who touched my clothes?" he asked. The crowd went silent. The disciples were confused. "Lord, everyone is touching you." But Jesus looked around. He knew faith had touched him. Trembling, she stepped forward. She fell at his feet and confessed everything. Then Jesus did something she never expected. He called her daughter. "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." In that moment, she was not only healed physically, she was restored spiritually, emotionally, and socially. Jesus gave her peace, dignity, and a name she hadn't heard in years: daughter. Deeper study and cultural context. 1. Her condition. In Jewish law, Leviticus 15, a woman with bleeding was considered ceremonially unclean, which meant she couldn't enter the temple. Anything she touched became unclean. People would avoid her. She was likely isolated for over a decade religiously, socially, and emotionally. 2. Her courage. Approaching Jesus in public was bold and even dangerous. She risked shaming the crowd by making them unclean. Public rebuke for touching a rabbi. But she acted in desperate faith, believing Jesus' healing power was accessible even through his clothing. 3. Jesus' response. Instead of scolding, Jesus stopped the crowd for her, looked for her intentionally, affirmed her faith publicly, called her daughter the only time he uses this word, signifying intimacy and restoration. This wasn't just about physical healing, it was about wholeness. Would you like to explore how this story connects to healing, faith, or identity today, maybe for a devotion or teaching? Devotion: Daughter, your faith has healed you. Scripture focus: Mark 5 verse 34. Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering. 1. Faith that reaches through fear. This woman had every reason to stay hidden. Her condition made her untouchable. Her years of pain made her tired. Her experience with doctors made her hopeless. And yet, when she hears about Jesus, something stirs in her. She doesn't need a spotlight. She doesn't need words. She just believes. If I can just touch him. That small act of reaching out in faith, even in fear, was enough to stop Jesus in his tracks. Reflection: what fear, shame, or exhaustion is keeping you from reaching out to Jesus? Even the smallest step of faith can access the fullness of his power. 2. Healing is more than physical. When Jesus calls her out, it's not to embarrass her, it's to affirm her. She needed more than physical healing. She needed to know she was seen, known, and accepted. Jesus doesn't say, "You're healed." Just, "Daughter, your faith has healed you." In that word daughter, he restores her identity, her dignity, and her place in the community. He not only heals her body, he heals her soul. Reflection: are you looking for healing in just one area of your life? Jesus offers wholeness: body, mind, heart, and identity. 3. Peace follows faith. Jesus ends with a blessing. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering. This is more than just relief. It's shalom, a deep, abiding peace that touches every part of your life. It's not just about being better, it's about being restored. Reflection: what does peace look like for you? What would it mean to be freed from your suffering? Jesus invites you to walk in peace, not just survival. Jesus, thank you for seeing the broken places in me, the places others don't see or don't understand. I come to you in faith, even if it's small or trembling. Touch my life, heal what's hurting, and speak to me the way you spoke to her. Daughter, your faith has healed you. Help me walk in your peace and freedom today. Closing thought. Sometimes the most powerful faith is the quietest, the faith that pushes through the crowd just to get close to Jesus. That's enough. He sees you, he honors your faith, and he speaks peace over your life. Mark 5 verses 25 to 34, NIV. 25 And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. 26 She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had, yet instead of getting better she grew worse. 27 When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak. 28 Because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. 29 Immediately her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was freed from her suffering. 30 At once Jesus realized that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" 31 You see the people crowding against you, his disciples answered, and yet you can ask, "Who touched me?" 32 But Jesus kept looking around to see who had done it. 33 Then the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell at his feet and, trembling with fear, told him the whole truth. 34 He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." Hope you learned something new with this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.